Gotcha.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I'm not saying free Kelly, free R. Kelly. What I'm saying is free Robert.
Stop it. Get some help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Emotional, damn it.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Make It Make Sense. Once again, I am your host, the one and only Mr. Drop the Mic himself, Monray Hudson. And I got a bit more variety in the crew that's joining me today. I got to start first and foremost with the lovely lady herself. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all have not met her before, but you will meet her. Today is Miss Nikki. I'm going to let her introduce herself. What do we got today?
I'm Nikki. I'm 26, 28. How old am I? 28. It's been a minute since I kept up with it. I'm 28. It's nice to meet y'all. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not sure if you guys are. If you want, y'all can tell me a little bit about yourselves.
Man, they from everywhere. I could be honest with you on that. But Miss Nikki, aka Miss Nikki No BS Nicole, is here, and she's gonna let y'all know what it is with a lot of these topics. She acting nice, but don't worry about it. She'll come out there shell soon enough. I'm also joined by one of the CEOs of the Blur Cartel himself, the amazing Spider Cam.
Spider Cam here, aka the last man last man standing match with Brovid right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this one. You know, I'm almost there. I'm all right. We just in the background section here. So, but glad to be here again.
You know it. Then of course we got another CEO, masterly of Overall 99 Media. It is Zell May. Let him know, man.
It's your boys, the Alpha Zell May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, enjoying my time doing my thing. I do that just for Monte at this point. I could have came up with another one, but it's just for Monterey. That shout out to my guy. We've been 10 years in, so you gotta rock my guy. More than 2 years, about 15.
Ignoring that. Then of course I got another CEO stepping in here for Make It Make Sense for the first time today as well. It is none other than Zell Nobel.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to the What It Sound Like podcast. This is Zell Nobel from the Blur Cartel. It's good to be with y'all, showing love to my boy Monray. We're about to make it make sense, people.
The pro echoes.
Oh my bad, I don't know what that was. Anyway though, naturally, like it says on the screen, follow the Blur Cartel on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, and wherever you are watching and listening to this from. Naturally, this is Make It Make Sense, where we're gonna take all of the trending topics, all the bad opinions, hot takes from all over the world, and we finna go ahead and get it started with them. Because naturally, this episode is gonna be based around just men and women in general. A lot of different things, a lot of different videos have been going crazy. A lot of different posts have been just showing out over the course of the last week. So we're gonna go ahead and let y'all know what it is. And I got to start off with a little bit of a birthday one that was shared just earlier today to our little group chat. I'm just gonna let y'all take a look at it. We're gonna go over some thoughts, but the first topic is gonna be about money in relationships, money in relationship to men, to women, to everything in general. I'm just gonna let y'all take a little snippet of this first.
Birthday, like you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why don't you gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me?
Nobody wants a broke nigga.
Are you?
Woo, bro!
I got to start off a little bit funny, naturally. So we're looking at it just why do you have to be broke as a man if you're not able to pay for different things from women, and especially when it comes to her birthday and 18 of her friends, all of a sudden he's broke. And naturally, the idea of being a broke man is something that's went around just media in general, not necessarily in the best kind of way. So, and then I mean, even Anthony Bustin was like, no comment. We ain't even gonna start with that. But I had to start out in just funny, but let's break it down. Let's break it down. What does it really mean to be broke nowadays when it comes to relationships? Is there rules? Is there regulations? Is there issues with it? I got to start off picking on the new person. Miss Nikki, tell me your thoughts when it comes to money and relationships. How are we gonna look at this, man? Is it right? Is it wrong? What are we looking at?
Um, it's kind of up to perspective, honestly. Personally, I think money in relationships is a really big factor on both ends. The woman and the man both having their own money. Um, from that clip alone, I feel like that was probably something that should have been discussed. Starting off, if he was supposed to fund her birthday, I feel like that should have been something that was discussed or talked about beforehand. Because you can't really just expect somebody to just come out of pocket. I don't really care how long y'all been together. You can't just expect somebody to come out of pocket for your birthday just because. You can ask them and they can tell you, but I feel like that's something that should be discussed. Secondly, I don't personally, I don't think unless he decided like he wanted to tag along, like unless it was like a friends group or like a girls group kind of thing, and they were just out. If it was like one or two friends and he was like, okay, I want to come, I feel like then personally maybe he should be like trying to be a little bit more on the splurge side for you and your friends. But 18 people and y'all just regular people with regular jobs, and you know that prior to him coming out, like why would you expect him to pay for 19 women if y'all got regular jobs? And in that sense, it's like don't be dumb. Let's not be dumb. You know your man's pockets before you go out on a date with him. You knew before y'all went out if he was broken out and you brought him along or let him tag along. It doesn't make sense to me. But also at the same time, if he's broke and you're talking about him forward and that's not what you want, why keep dating him?
Oh, God, nigga, we coming out of pocket like this. So what if he was just made of money? What if he got like a lot more money? What if you know for a fact he got like a high 5-figure, 6-figure job? No, is that still gonna be expected of him not to pay for everybody, or just you gonna expect it?
You can't expect somebody to pay for everybody. I don't care if it was me with the 5 or 6 figure job and my boyfriend brought 19 of his friends. I'm not finna pay for 19 niggas. I don't know them niggas. I don't know them. I know you. I'll pay for your food, and that's all I got. And it ain't their birthday, so who cares?
Anybody else want to jump into this a little bit? Is my man wrong for not paying for 19 people? Is she wrong for expecting him to? What were we looking at here?
I mean, shout out to it looking like a little bit of a skit there, but also shout out for leaving the cap cut joint on it. And you know y'all can delete that for free, right? I'm just saying. But other than that, you know, that's a little wild. I just want to know the setup. Let's just say it is real. Like, what's the setup? Like, you and John come up there, y'all can table for two. You're like, no, I need a bigger table, and then a whole squad of Johns come in there, just like, oh, well, who paid for them? I paid for all of them. But if it's her birthday, you can, if you want to, like, you get it like a little. I don't know, you know. I guess depending on the situation at hand, but you can if you built like that, and you can go right ahead. If you know you're not built like that, then hey, it don't mean you broke. It means you just know who you are, what you can do. If she going the extra mile, it's just like, yo, this nigga about to pay for all of us because it's my birthday. Then she looking at you like a simp. So. I'm just saying, it looks
my man had the crazy gift in his hand too, man. He's like, the gift ain't good enough. Like, no, I think we have to.
He got a doggy bag from the damn restaurant. It looked like, but he said himself at least.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Why he got the doggy bag? Let's see.
Damn. He got the listen. He may not be coming home. He may have to go somewhere else. He got a little doggy bag to hold him over the rest of the night. So.
Bro, you know what?
He might be in a toxic relationship. I don't know. I'm only seeing 36 seconds of this clip with the cap cut joint at the end. I don't know what's going on. How would he get home? If he got home, did she leave? What happened? What have you?
Cam said that even his car she drive. He don't
We
even know
don't
he got
know.
home.
But
His man's probably drove him to wherever, and then shout out to his man with the camera that held him down.
bro, wait. Anthony said they all came to the restaurant at the same time. He knew something was up. So baby girl can't have birthday parties. Like she can't have birthday parties, just inviting all the
That's
friends
what I'm
around.
saying. You can pay for a party if it's planned. I get that. That's all fine. But I don't know the setup.
You can't.
It looked like
If it was
he didn't know it was
unexpected,
gonna
you
be
can't
18 people.
unexpectedly have. You can't like just unexpectedly just throw that on someone and be like, "Okay, babe, here's a ticket for me and my 20 friends." Like, girl, if you don't go to hell, I brought money for me and you.
Damn, not the hell.
I told you she go home. Y'all think she nice. but to keep it nice, that was just a little lighthearted one. Let's actually look at something when it comes to making money. Let's look at something different.
Y'all get mad because now we're getting money, but I mean,
we're not getting mad.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're not getting mad.
You're not?
No.
Then how come?
If anything, I want you to have money. Let's bring two incomes is better than one in the household.
But why do men have an issue with that?
Because y'all try to use that as a weapon in a relationship a lot of times. And
or do y'all use that as a weapon because you think, oh, we're getting money, so now we feel like we're ahead of you in the house, right?
No, it's a natural thing.
But if you're securing yourself, then that shouldn't even. To me, that shouldn't exist.
Let's say you were making $150,000 a year, and we talk about this normal man. He makes $40,000 a year. He's great. Everything that you want him to be. He's handsome. He's smart. He's loving. He rubs your feet. He can cook. He does all these good things. If y'all get into an argument, eventually it's going to come up about how much money he makes and how you're carrying the load well, first off, you probably wouldn't, most women not going to date a man like that anyway if they're making that much more money. Yeah. So, but if it was the reverse, a man doesn't care.
Okay, naturally, shout out to cruise season, but that brings up a good question. So first and foremost, I'm gonna go for my brothers here. I'm gonna start off with Zelmay first and foremost. Are men nowadays intimidated by women making money? I know we already talked about the whole 50-50 thing and how that's not necessarily a popular topic nowadays, but tell me, are we really looking at it like that, man? Are we intimidated by women that's making money?
It depends. It depends on the man, because we don't want to say all in absolutes, but certain men are intimidated, and it's a pride and thing that most men do have, a pride and ego thing, that if she make more money, not necessarily make money, but if she make more money, then she has the opportunity that she has better opportunity. But some men don't care. It's really not a thing. It just some men don't care. And then some of the men with the ego problem also don't want you to hold it against them that you make money too. Because again, it's the ego thing. It's back to the topic of, oh, I make just as much money as you. I make money than you. You This could go back to the thing, you broke and all that, and we have to do this together. So if I find a better opportunity, it's a fear, insecurity. If I find something better than you, I might move on to it. And might not even be true, but it's just an ego thing. So I think money could come into an issue based on insecurity or just knowing that somebody might hold it against you to use against you in an argument or something, because that does happen. I've actually seen that happen before, when somebody actually just like holds it against you that, hey, I make more money than you or some situation. With again, it comes down to how secure you are or anything like that. Other than that, I don't think men really. A lot of men nowadays don't care as much due to how society has become and how everything has got so expensive. That, hey, you make money, we make money, we got to do it together. Because when my grandpa talked about the men made all the money, hamburgers cost 40 cents. I went to McDonald's, it costs $4 now for a burger alone, no, just a sandwich. I'm like, okay.
He's still hungry afterwards.
Still hungry. Just the little McDouble, dog. The hamburger got smaller and cost $3 more.
We ain't talking about that. Miss Nikki, I need a female thought on this.
Which question you want me to answer first?
Oh boy, I mean you got a whole thing. So first, tell me, do you think men are intimidated by women making money? Let's start there.
Do I think men are intimidated by women making money? If they think the only thing they're worth is their money, then yes.
We worth.
If you think the only thing you're worth is your money, then yes, then I would feel like you would be intimidated then because your whole value in yourself would be your money. That would be your whole appeal. That would be what you lead with to entice a woman. And a lot of men,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying all, but there are a lot of men, a lot of them that I've come across, and a lot of them that I still come across, even in my job now, that think money is what entices women, and they feel like, oh, they can pull this stack out their pocket, and somebody just supposed to drop their drawers, or all of a sudden you're supposed to follow them like a puppy on a leash, and it's just like, do you have a personality? Do you do anything for fun? What are you besides this wad of money? Because that money can go. So I feel like if you wrap your whole personality around your money, or like Mr. Man previously said, if your ego is only based off your money, then yeah, I feel like those men particularly would be intimidated by women, by women with money. But in general, if we're being honest, men don't. A lot of men don't really give a fuck. A lot of, as long as you're really just nice to them and can pretty much keep them comfortable and happy, most men don't really give a fuck. Y'all are y'all are simple to please, but sometimes y'all also do stupid things. So it depends on the man, but in general, I don't think most men, unless their self worth is only based on how they can show off or impress a woman, unless you're that kind of guy, I don't really think most men are intimidated by a woman's money.
Ooh.
If you're a
Zell,
top
you like you
G.
been itching, man. Like you been itching to say something, Zell. What you got for this, man?
No, I agree with that. Like if all you think you bring into a relationship is like your money, or if you but going into a relationship, you already figured out that that's like the power struggle, or that's the dynamic. Yeah, if she start making more money than you, or before you even talk to this girl, you think she's making more money than you, you're probably not going to want to be in a relationship with her. But on average, like the majority of no dudes, we don't care. Like matter of fact, I feel like in more recent times, like men are more likely to like depend on a girl who, while he's not doing nothing, and she, got cars in her name, or she's doing pitting all of this in her name, or doing whatever. Like you hear about that all the time. Like, you know
And
what I
you
mean?
see a lot of that, like in the YouTube communities. Like most of the women have already like have their channels or whatever going, or their lifestyle pretty much going, and they meet a guy, and somehow he gets famous, like off her clout or off her introducing him to like her people or her followers or whatever.
It's our channel now. It's our
Yeah, it's
channel.
our channel. Like we share this bitch. And then he gets famous, and then everybody loves him, and she's the villain. And it's just like a lot. It's been a lot of times where dudes come in. You can kind of, not always, but you can kind of tell when some of them are pretty much just mooching for the spotlight. And there's been a lot of stories about that around certain YouTubers. I'll just say that just to keep from naming any.
Even like that the tax season meme. You know how everybody the tax season come around. You know what I mean? Y'all link up with the girl who got the money. You know what I mean? Because she about to get bread. So I don't know. I don't think is as many as people try to like try to say that men are like intimidated by women with money. I feel like dudes be looking at that as like almost like a lick, like on some, for real. For real.
So,
About to hit a lick.
so we cool with being the house husbands now. Is that how we're going in 2022? We cool with being
Hey,
house husbands?
I feel a lot of dudes are like that though.
Is not a good thing, but I just feel like that speaks to the lack of like intimidation. You know what I mean? It's not
Why
a
is it
good.
not a good thing?
Isn't for dudes to just be like dependent on a girl,
For you
like
to want to mooch off somebody, like man or woman, I don't I don't really see a issue with someone wanting someone to provide for them. I'll say that. Let me say that. But when you're wanting someone to provide and they don't want to, I feel like it kind of becomes like a moocher dynamic or a freeloading
Shit,
dynamic.
what the woman tell you? I want you to stay home. Yeah, I won't work. You stay home.
I mean, if she wants that and that's what y'all cool with, that's y'all thing. I personally wouldn't want it, and that's my preference. But if that's your girl and that's what y'all want and it works for y'all, who am I to say anything?
Yeah, like my girl's actually right here, and she was just saying like, uh, if your relationship is like, the man stays at home, takes care of the kids, and keeps the house all together, like, and she's like the breadwinner, she makes the most money. Like that can just be y'all dynamic. That could just be y'all relationship. Like, there's nothing wrong with a house husband. I mean, you might get flack from like your homies, like your male friends might come at you. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's nothing wrong with that per se. You know what I mean? I don't think there's nothing wrong with house husband.
Well, we're not gonna pretend like in most hoods there ain't the guy that sits there and gets his girl a car to drive around town and brag about it. Like,
Oh, that's
when we
true.
talk about music, I've seen that many times. I'm like,
play
bro,
PS5.
yeah,
You know?
my girl bought me a new game. I'm like, bro, you don't have a job. How are you doing this? Like, my girl got it. I'm like, bro, you at least have some pride in it.
I
Don't
feel
drive
like
my car
that's a little
bragging.
bit different from a house husband, though.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, yo, what you doing today? He's like, yo, my man got this QP. I'm about to flip that jaw real quick, you know. I've hit the game. Let me borrow your car real quick. I'll give it back. I'll pick you up. Want some Jody baby boy shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I got an NBA 2K League tournament to join.
I gotta max out my player real quick.
So now we out here mooching. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's
he ain't mooching. He ain't mooching. He got to be the best player on the playground. You know, I got max out my 2K.
He can't work because he gotta max out his stats, and you know how long it take to max out 2K now? It's a grand.
So he got a dream. That's what he is now. Now we out here.
Babe, I need some more VC. I need some more VC, babe. What's up?
Now he got a dream.
He on LLC Twitter right now talking about how he gonna flip something.
Now you got the dream.
Yeah, I seen these dollar houses around the way.
LLC Twitter is ridiculous.
Hey, babe, we gonna start a business with your money.
Niggas at home niggas got the best schemes. Be like, yo, my man got this QP from the Connect. We're gonna take the QP. We're gonna dumb this QP down. I'm gonna go to LLC Twitter. We're gonna get this house for $1. We're gonna renovate this house real quick. And then boom.
So we out here just basically saying that a lot of men got it easy nowadays. You know, they got a lot more easy.
Men definitely got it easy.
No, what I'm saying is men don't have a problem with women making money.
I was like, well, no, like
they don't got a problem with waking up at 11 o'clock in the morning either.
So you know,
I feel like it's always gonna be bums that leech off some woman, but also at the same time that kind of just speaks on her like, why isn't your self-esteem high enough that you don't want to be with the bum?
But because he always had the backup plan. He's just like it's
his backup plans clearly aren't working well enough because he ain't got no money.
He either say I love you, and then the backup plan 2 is I'm going to change, and then backup 3 is he knock her up and get her pregnant. It's just like we got to stay for the baby. So
he better cross the state line and go get that shit aborted. Fall down some steps.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
hey, yo,
who the violation on? Me?
On all y'all. Every one of y'all from falling down.
Oh wow.
We're
all up one on the violation.
Got the backup plan. Hey, if I go get shouted at some manager at Sonics, if I go and knock her up right quick and she feeling your boy, hey, that's a little bit of guap right there. She'll put a nigga on the couch. That's what we're doing nowadays. So, but I brought up to the point of being have it easy.
We on maternity leave.
Oh my God.
6 weeks paid. 6 weeks paid. But I brought that up because that is a bit more of a debate. It's something that also went a little viral earlier this week when it's just an argument about do men have it easier than women nowadays. I'm gonna give you a snippet, give you some context.
I feel like y'all have it easier because women have to be attractive. Y'all don't. You could be a 2 out of 10 but be rich, and now you're gonna pull some of the most attractive women ever.
Say men have it easier
when it comes to like standards and off of first look.
She really said that.
What?
She must be around certain kind of guys. She's not around the everyday.
Oh no, y'all are crazy.
Guy.
Y'all are crazy. Women have to look top notch to get y'all's attention. Y'all could just have money. You could be in a strip club.
That's so cap.
That is not cap.
Is that cap?
Can I call? Can I
It's
say it's
not.
Cap? Can I say it's Cap too? Can I say it's
It's
Cap?
not Cap.
Can I call Cap?
It's not
on that?
Cap. Oh, no. You know.
It's not
Hold on, real quick. It's to a certain degree. Like if we're just generalizing it, she's speaking facts.
That is blasphemous.
Hold on. How easy do you think it is to get money?
Like what?
No, what she said was you could just have a lot of money and be a 2 and get whatever joint you want. Which is in a general state, yes, that's true. And a woman in a I'm just saying, well, it depends. In general, a woman could put on some scrubs and the little Walmart jeans, and she'd be good to go. I'm just saying.
Walmart jean win, dog.
Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on.
No, we're not doing. Not really. They'll get hit on regardless of the fact. You could be in a bonnet pumping gas. You'll get hit on regardless of the fact. I'm just saying.
Gas station niggas are absolutely the worst. They wait all day long to speak to anybody. They literally speak to every woman that goes through the door. And if you look like a woman and you're a man, you getting hit on too.
If you got a turkey and you're a CNA, you're getting hit on regardless of the fact.
If you're a man with a fat ass and a feminine face, you getting hit on by the gas station.
That's a violation.
What did I do? Was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Nikki yelled 2 in violations.
Yo, she out here in Jackson in these Jackson streets.
Hey, wait, you can't be looking at us like a piece of meat.
Lies.
Oh my!
He said if a nigga got a fat ass and look like a woman.
Oh my god!
It's
the gas
time.
station nigga is hitting on
you. She talking about the
they
gas
have
station.
no standards.
The gas station nigga is the worst nigga alive.
They have no standards. They hang out all day, tell you they from a whole nother state. And you seen that man 2 weeks ago in the same spot with the same clothes on.
Smoking the same blunt.
He always on top of the car too, just sitting on the back of the car in the trunk.
Just sitting there.
Ain't moved, ain't bought nothing from the store.
It's the same red car that's been there 3 months, but this he is though.
Let me get a vanilla Duchess of Funyuns, and then I'm on the prowl.
Hey, can I ask one more time? Like, what's the question? The baseline question, right?
Do you think men have it easier than women?
Yeah, we always had it. We always had it easier. You know what I mean? I don't see it changing no time soon.
Really?
I definitely do.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like saying just
easier in terms of what though?
It's like it's like saying just because you've seen some progress in the black community, like is it easier for black people now? No, it's not. It's still the same ratio. It's still an uphill battle, but you know what I mean? We might be doing better than we were 20 years ago, but all in all, no, we're still way at the bottom when it comes to who's doing well right now.
No, I thought it was just pulling John or pulling or just being attractive.
Oh, he talking about
right?
Oh, he talking about society, Monte.
What other aspect are we talking about? Like,
no, she was talking about a woman has to be top notch to get approached. A man can just be a 2 and have money and get whatever woman they want.
That's of course not true. Come on, man. They all these shorties is getting play. All these girls are getting.
I'm just saying. That's when I said the gas station nigga is the worst nigga alive because they'll hit on anybody.
Girls don't gotta be super made up for them to get hollered at. Like dudes don't gotta be rich, it's super rich to pick up girls. Like it's yeah, man. I don't think
you do that thing you to get a bankroll in your hand. Like hold up, minimum
wage to minimum. Go to Amazon.
I do feel like
little bankroll, John.
Most people are just regular, and so those people are still hanging out with each other, like regular dudes.
I was listening to baby girl in the background. I could hear her. I didn't know if she was speaking or not. But I feel like in general, men kind of will pretty much gravitate to, as long as you have a pretty face, they will gravitate towards you. But in general, like most men really like go after the really made up or really dolled up girls. I won't say like over the top, but like in general, that's what usually would catch their attention. And it's not a bad thing, but that a lot of times that's what holds their attention.
If you got a fat ass, you're getting talked to. It's plain as simple. A fat ass will. If you're a 5, you're getting talked to with a fat ass. I'm just saying because you have that. That's just such a handicap nowadays in 2022.
Just a fat ass. That's just a handicap automatically.
And that's it. That's all you need.
I ain't gonna lie, the BBL prices going crazy. They know it.
Well, let me show you a video.
I mean, they going crazy because that's what a lot of dudes go after, though. That's you see that, and like that's your
perception.
most
men's
like first natural instinct to go after.
You hit the PPP loan, Joe. Get 3K. Go to DR. Get a DVL. You did the go.
Fine. Let me show y'all a video that sort of disagrees with y'all.
You know, I used to be real jealous of my brothers because of how my mom treated him. But one day she told me, she said, at the end of the day, if I throw you out the house, you can find any man that will be willing to take you in just off pussy alone. It may not be the best situation, but it's still a situation. As for a man, if he gets thrown out into the street, he's thrown out into the woods, into the forest, and given, you know, basically given out to die or whatever. Right. So I have to shelter him as much as I can and help him as much as I can because everything is stacked against him. And I feel like a lot of women don't take that into perspective, and they should. And it's not taught to us. It's not brought to our attention or whatever. We don't take in consideration the things men have to go through to get to where they need to be.
So apparently there's people that disagree that say men do have it harder than women.
She sound real young. That's all I'm saying.
But what she want though?
Yeah, I don't really feel like
what?
I don't really agree with her because I feel like women with no self-esteem who will take a man in just to have a man. Like I've met people who like will accept any piece of a man just to claim they got a man. So
man, I don't know about that.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these dudes nowadays
about both sides though. I mean,
it definitely can happen on both sides, and it's just like it's one of those things where it's just like I don't feel the same as her. At least I don't feel the same because a lot of times women might have it easier because a man see a pretty face and he's just like, oh yeah, I'll just take you in. But at the same time, that situation could be a violent situation. And then women taking in a man, and then the situation could become violent because he feels like, oh, you make more money than me, you're trying to belittle me, demean me, et cetera, et cetera. So either way, the situation would still be toxic. But on both ends, somebody I feel like would take.
I mean, that's adding in a lot. Because I'm just looking like, if you
really,
that's adding a lot. Like if I take her example, if I take her initial example, if I get kicked out, let's say I get kicked out, my family don't screw with me. How many people do I look like I can go up and call on average that ain't like my closest friends and be like, hey, can I crash on your couch for a night?
Yeah.
Versus most women, they ain't even got to know somebody that well, like coworkers, whatever, and they'll just generally be nice enough to be like, oh yeah, you can crash here for a night. It ain't really no big deal.
I feel like coworkers y'all have would probably do the same thing if y'all cool enough. Like
for regular dudes, after the stigma we get enough of, man.
I don't know if a nigga call. It depends on the person the nigga call. Be like, yo, can I crash your couch? He's like, hold on. Yeah, let me call you back. And then they got run it past their wife first, and and then call you back. Be like, yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. I know girls myself, like in my personal experience, that like struggled to find somewhere to stay. It wasn't no dude taking them in, like letting them stay at the crib. They wasn't super hit in the face or nothing like that. They just didn't have nowhere to go. Their family gave up on them and they didn't have nowhere to go. Like it's easy to say a girl could just go to the Wawa and grab a dude and be like, hey, can I stay with you? But that's not reality. You know what I mean?
Right. The situation varies from person to person.
If you think it is that,
to be fair, please don't go to a random Walmart and go to some strange dad house. I don't.
Not the Wawa.
Don't go to Walmart and just find some random dude. That might not end well for you.
The simple fact that a woman can do that and be a lot more successful than any dude ever would.
Yeah.
Half of the time we already get the stigma that women don't even want to be bothered. Just don't even want to be bothered when a dude approach them.
We don't.
So
a lot of times. At least I don't.
So Monterey, you saying if a girl approached you at your local convenience store saying, I don't have nowhere to go, can I come stay with you? You letting her stay at your crib just because she a girl?
Me, no, personally.
No.
Me, no, personally.
No.
Listen. Me, no, personally. But I'll tell you this in rebuttal. Is it more likely that a girl you don't know that is attractive, are you at least willing to talk to her? Because on a lot of times, dudes can't even approach a woman and she don't even feel like being bothered, let alone trying to tell her a problem.
I mean, bro, but you know the stigma that we got behind men. You know how we be drawing sometimes, right?
Men.
Like
that goes with my point.
I don't really want random niggas approaching me, and I'm a nigga.
It's not random dudes.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want.
It's not random dudes.
I don't know what you
exactly.
I don't want nobody random.
You're talking about.
Like,
if somebody's approaching us, they're usually not someone we know.
I'm just saying it's more weird for girls because that's the sexual aspect now. You know what I mean? Now they got like now, and men 9 times out of 10 are probably like more like if they're approaching them, they're probably more physically like stronger than them or whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like
it's always been that way.
I'm just saying, it's a crazier dynamic, is a more dangerous dynamic to take upon if you're a girl to just pick up any dude that you.
That goes with my point that women would have it easier.
I'm just saying, bro, that's not having it easier, bro. That's actually that's more dangerous.
More success.
No,
look.
That's not having it easier. That's not having it easier.
How would it be more success by having someone who could overpower you, possibly physically? How would that be more successful, having someone that could literally just physically overpower you be a good thing? How is that a good thing?
No, I'm talking about the success of finding a place to stay. The situation itself, once you're in there, is entirely different.
Okay, but what if she's approaching men who aren't moved by just pussy alone?
Or what if
how many men are not moved by pussy compared to how many men are?
Where are we?
You got a lot more options of more men that like, okay, she fine, I'll at least consider the idea. You got a lot more men to do that versus than a woman and an attractive dude.
But what if she doesn't want to give?
If that's the case.
What if she doesn't want to give them sex for a place to stay?
At least she has that option. We don't have that option. That's what I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie, my
y'all literally have that same option.
I kind of did.
What do you mean you don't have that option?
Y'all literally have the same option.
Like I know a girl at Walmart.
Bro, there's sex jobs for everybody. What do you mean?
Women's sex jobs are not famous men. You know that.
Myra, you gonna hit the violation jump for yourself?
You know that.
All I'm saying is y'all literally have the same option. Whether you choose to use it or not is up to you. But same thing for that woman.
I see what they're saying. They saying, listen, you got a booty hole just like the rest of them. Hey, you want to hit with the violation for that one? That's fine. I'm just saying.
No, hold on, dead ass, because that's what some girls gotta do.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
You thinking with the wrong end. You know what I'm saying, to a man, so you just better.
I'm not even speaking
on
it.
The other one do too.
But I'm not even speaking on anal sex in general. I'm just saying he has opinions. He has the same option as a woman would.
I'm saying that's how my cousin got his 2 PS5 in the car.
We talk about relationships, not finding a place.
No, he did not. No, I'm talking about he had the girl but he literally didn't know that girl, and then they moved into a trailer.
Oh, my bad.
She's not black, is she?
No, she a nurse too. She a nurse officer.
She's not black, is it?
No,
somebody tooted it up for 2 PS5s.
Well, look, the way we started was we saying, do men have it easier? My vote is absolutely not, especially after this whole conversation with like, you gotta, if I get kicked out of the house, like I could find a guy and stay with them, and that guy could potentially do whatever with me, or you know what I mean? No, that's
literally y'all. The first thought y'all had was, okay, a woman could just offer up some vagina, and literally
it is an option,
bro. If I stay somewhere, I don't gotta worry about nobody taking advantage of me. You know what I mean?
Who wants that as an option,
physically
though?
Stronger, so naturally,
exactly. So that's having it easier.
Against something like that,
so I have it easier. So I have it easier because I'm not going to get
you gotta get to the place first. Women have it easier in trying to at least get to point A. You have a hard time getting to point A.
At the end of the day, man or woman, both them motherfuckers can go to Home Depot and go get picked up in the truck and dig a hole. Okay, we just gotta figure it out.
Oh, that's actually a good one though. race. I know if you add race to a white people together, way easier getting those extra trip on saying that. I'm talking about any white person will just go to an old white person and they were like, you can sleep on my couch. It ain't right what they did to you. They don't have to do nothing.
White people have no societal fear. Like they don't even think. They have no societal fear, so they don't even count as human.
He said white people subterranean. That's crazy.
They don't have any natural predators. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
What is going on?
They will. I'm telling you, I know. I got plenty of. They will just go and meet somebody and just say, "Hey, can I sleep on your couch?" They even YouTube videos of somebody doing that.
Oh yeah. Oh, are we saying white people are apex predators?
Well,
I don't know about apex predators, but they
just said they have no natural predators, so they're apex
society. They pretty much are.
I didn't say they have no natural predators. I just said they have no fear. Now, did I say it's not stupid? No,
but I'm saying they ain't got no natural predators like that. They at the top of most classes.
They don't. They don't got no natural predators. What are we talking about?
They at the top of most classes. Like what they got to worry about?
Oh yeah, they got the sun.
The sun is a natural.
You can go,
really, nigga.
You can go on Fox News right now and see them, and they'll talk about how all these black people act up. But if you look at the rate, black people don't.
You can go on Fox News right now. They ain't laying on couches. Though.
Not on Fox News, but you go look in them houses. They got like one or two people. Oh yeah, this is Steve. He's been here for a week trying to get back on his feet. You know, I met him about a couple of days before then. You know.
They got whole apartment complexes full of white people that just like, hey, can I stay with you in an apartment in New York with 18 people, making the cheapest they can, like 30 people, 30 white people just in a room together.
Man,
30 white people. This is nuts.
It's true. You ever been there, bro? I'm telling you, be friends with.
I don't know about 30, but it'll be a lot of people. But New York is expensive anyway, so that's pretty much any class of.
That's a hostel.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I'm gonna go to that. This was
if you had like, let's just say they Americanized Squid Game for white people, right? Like, what would be the games?
Oh my god!
I know it's off topic. I was like wondering.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
See, you got even the dog barking after you. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
You got even dogs. White and Spanish got it easy. The Spanish got it easy?
The who have it easy?
Spanish? Or Hispanic?
Hispanic people?
So if you're talking about Spanish, they kind of white too. But if you're talking about Hispanic, he's talking Hispanic.
I don't know if they got it easy.
Spanish people ain't kicking nobody out.
I don't feel like they have it easy, but I feel like they have more of a close-knit sense of family and money, like how to keep it within their families and how to make it make sense. So I don't think they have it easy because I can't imagine a long generation or multiple generations of my family being in the same household, but I'm not used to that and I'm not accustomed to that. So of course I can't imagine it, but do I think they have it easier? When it comes to just like making sense with money, in a way, yes. But as far as like the naturalization process and dealing with immigration and all of the I guess racism that they face, probably not easier, but they make more sense out of their situation, I would say.
Oh boy. Well, I hope that gives you your answer, Anthony. I'll go to the last topic, and this one's naturally men and women don't agree when it comes to sex. They're never going to agree when it comes to sex. We already know it, but we already know it is never going to agree with that. He was talking about sleeping over. We ain't going to war with that one. That's going to be about the same. But go ahead and get to this clip, and it's talking about long-term relationships and problems in sex in there. And real simple.
We are talking about what happened on Lip Service. Deval Ellis and Kadeen Ellis were on, and they're a married couple, and they were talking about what do you do when your wife doesn't want to have sex as much as you do. Here's what he said.
Do you know how hard it is for a man
to try to be monogamous to a woman, and then when he's ready to have sex, the woman act like she's bothering him. Especially when you're in relationships for a long time, there's a lot of women who just like, oh my god, you want to have sex again? It's like, yo, I'm trying to be everything to you and only give you this. This is what I need, and then you act like it's a bother, and then when you have sex, it's like, fine, here, take it. So now we have whack sex when we have sex, or you don't want to have sex, and you expect me to live like that. So then dude's like, you know what, I can't keep saying it because I don't want to bother her. So let me just go try to get it. Then he get caught. Now he the bad guy.
Now, naturally, we've had people in here. Zell even say, well, they got, a piece down there too. So they got the same kind of drive. That ain't necessarily true. So now I got to look at it, and I got to ask the crew. I got to look at everybody. Is that true? Is that a major issue when it comes to long term? What do you do? Because naturally, we can't cheat. Black men don't cheat. Hashtag out there, y'all know. So I mean, I got to look at it now. What are we gonna do?
My question: did you get boring though? At the same time, did anything you do, or is it just natural or something?
Going for a while, boringness can be a factor regardless.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save my answer till the end.
Oh God.
Like my thing is, did you, like I said, did you get boring? Did you just like, oh, I come home and work every day? She might not like you no more, my guy. Sometimes you got tell. Like I said, if a guy don't confide in you ever in 10 years, he don't really like you. He just enjoy your company after.
But y'all
same way. Hey, listen.
That's reasonably true though. Like if I don't confide in you, I don't really like you.
No, we just casual friends. Bro, I know a relationship right now that people just don't leave just because they're comfortable with each other. Like I've been knowing you for 5 years. We together. It is what it is. I don't even really like you like that no more. But we comfortable with each other. And I don't want to
waste of life.
I don't want to go meet nobody else. I don't want to have to go date nobody else.
What you mean?
See that? That's crazy. That answer gets broken up with. You need
that is a waste of life.
I'm just saying there's people like that though. I'm just saying that people like that. I can.
You should, or y'all should break up when it gets to that point.
You should.
Right. At this point, y'all not really feeling each other no more. Y'all, I don't really even like when you're around. Y'all need to. You know what I mean? You start finding yourself wishing that you was other places. Like you need to break up. Y'all need to. There's no reason to stick around and wait for it to end violently. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all
violently.
But
violently,
like a loud outburst, crazy argument, aggression, and like you know what I mean.
You know it. Listen,
not everything has time. To be a breakup. You know what I mean?
You know it's time when if you have a fork in your hand, right, and you put the fork up to your
just
spouse,
give him a violation
vertically.
already.
Just listen. If you put the fork up,
that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
I know stabbing shit. Relax. Listen, if you put the fork up to your partner vertically, right, and you envision them in jail or just somewhere in a prison where they're suffering, then it's time for you to go. You know what I mean?
What?
She look good behind these bars. I gotta get up out of it.
You in jail?
But what I'm saying, it sounds like their relationship to the point I'm talking about though. She every time I talk to her, she's like, I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going off what they saying. I'm just
either cheating or y'all need to break up.
That's what I'm saying.
So cheating gonna be the option.
I'm gonna go
Add
ahead.
another person in the relationship.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say what I feel. So my first thought is one: is there anything like he neglected that she asked about changing, or did they talk about why she doesn't want to? That would be the first thing. Why she doesn't want to, and is there anything he's neglecting that makes her decide she doesn't want to? So I feel like that could be a communication issue for one.
That's true too. Yeah.
For two, it could be, even if it's a communication issue, it could be something like health wise for her, or it could be something like bedroom wise that she's not enjoying that he did or used to do, and he no longer does or he hasn't done. So again, still a communication issue. Two, if they're just like, if they've talked about it and they're just holding on, then they should break up because both of y'all are unhappy. Like y'all are just comfortable and just sticking with each other. And you could either go to therapy, talk it out, or break up because there's really no point in being unhappy if y'all have already discussed it. Another thing is If y'all have been together that long and you're just not comfortable with it, and you're comfortable with him having another partner or opening a relationship, and it's discussed mutually among you two, and y'all figure that out between yourselves, then that's also cool if that works for y'all's relationship dynamic. But if you're just sitting there just complaining about each other, nothing's gonna get solved, and y'all are just gonna be mad and looking dumb for like years on end. So it's either talk about it, break up, or talk about it and fix it.
Or go get a side piece.
Or get, I wouldn't say a side
That's
piece
the one where you're
because
wrong.
that's unnecessary. If you
Or go
feel
get a
like
side piece.
At
that's
the end, when he was
unnecessary.
like,
If you
"Man,
get
I'm
a
the
side
bad
piece,
guy,"
then you're
yeah.
clearly unhappy, and you could just move on to having somebody that actually sexually fulfills you by breaking up and getting what
I
you
mean,
need
like,
done. Because if she's just there, just listening to you, you can get a fucking dog for that.
So what about the kids though? What about people that stay together just for the kids?
Nobody should do that. You can co-parent
Man,
and be happy co-parents and go on and fulfilling
that
relationships and
happens
co-parent.
way too often for us to say like that should not happen. That happens way too
Not
often.
happening.
We're not
It's
saying
a
it's
bad
not
thing.
happening. It's saying it's a bad.
We're not.
It's a bad thing to do.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I was
do
gonna
it.
say it's like staying
You wait till
together
they
just
old
for the
enough.
kids is miserable, not only for both partners but for the kids as well, because now they're watching their parents just live together, and like it's not really happy. It's just
For real.
learning how to move around each other. So why not just have fulfilling relationships outside of each other after
Listen,
y'all break
you
up?
wait.
Then the kids gonna
You
hate y'all
wait
for
till.
arguing all the time, right?
It's healthy.
Nah, you wait till the kid's old enough and just be like, listen, I hate your mom. It is what it ain't. But I love you though.
You don't gotta go. You don't gotta do that.
You ain't gotta do
You
all that.
told her
My
straight
parents,
up.
you ain't gotta do all that. My parents divorced when I was 3, and I understood completely. They didn't like each other, and they moved on. Both of them went on about their business, and both of them.
God damn, you what you thought Christmas was fake too? Jesus.
Nah, the problem is we think kids can't handle things like that. But
All I'm
She said
saying
at
is, like,
3. I knew what it was. I knew what it was at 3. The fuck the Easter Bunny,
Yeah.
fuck Santa Claus.
You
The
think
voice is
because
real.
you couldn't
I'm
handle
just
it?
saying, like, if your parents not in the same
Yeah.
household, I mean, clearly they stopped being together. So, like, once I got a little bit older, like around 5 or 6, clearly when I was 3, I wasn't just like, oh, y'all just started
Oh,
hating
you
each other.
you you
Y'all
have
just
some
like
imagination.
fuck each other. Let's
Nice.
get a new house. But no, it's just like once I got old enough to understand, my parents talked to me about it. It was just like they got a divorce. They still love me, and they still try to take care of me the best they could with wherever they were. And it's just like you don't have to stick together just for the sake of the kids. You're making making each other miserable. And not only does that make y'all miserable, that also streams down to the kids, and you're making them miserable, and you're putting a unhealthy relationship in front of them and making it normalized for them, which could fuck them up in the future. And it's just
It will.
a bad cycle.
So what if they go your third option of just opening the relationship? What if they go that option then?
I said that you can do that if that's what works for them.
You talk to each other.
If that's what works for you,
It's not you
like
deciding.
just holding
It's
on
not
to
like
a
you just
girl
go
because you want.
willingly say, "Let me go fuck this girl," because my wife don't want to fuck me no more. Like, no, you talk to your wife and you say, "Hey, if you don't want to, if you feel comfortable with this, maybe we should move on with this relationship dynamic to where it's open, and I can still be fulfilled. You can still be fulfilled, and we can talk about it, go on about our business, and still be happy with each other or happy with our other partners and each other, or however it works for y'all." But there's no reason to cheat because you could literally leave, open a relationship, or talk about it and try and fix it.
So y'all down with y'all girls going to, you know what I mean, being in an open relationship?
Like, wait a minute.
Yo, Mate, if you would have played that Kevin Gates kill up right now, that'd been hilarious.
Like,
I
no.
wish I
All
would
I'm
have said it
saying
to you earlier.
is
No.
Y'all saying y'all want open relationships. Y'all know that go both ways, right? Y'all know that's not just like you can go do what you want and then she just don't do anything.
But you see,
know that, right?
Right. It's definitely not a one-way street.
That mature,
it's
right?
Not. It's not a one-way street, but it's so messed up that she would be willing to go find sexual fulfillment somewhere else. And
You do the same thing.
You don't have fulfillment with me because I want it. That's the whole problem.
You doing the same
And
thing.
I literally just discussed the option of talking about what is he neglecting in a relationship that's making her feel like she doesn't want to have sex with her husband.
Bruh,
I also said they could communicate with each other and figure out what the issue is. They could talk to a therapist and figure out what the issue is. I didn't say just neglect him altogether.
They're gonna end up on
literally
marriage boot camp.
talk to him.
Right.
Bruh, it ain't gonna be no type of going and seeing what somebody else is about over around this way. No ma'am, no sir.
So open relationship not for you, basically.
Fuck that.
Right.
No.
So your thing is either talk or break up, right?
There's nothing wrong with
it. Another nigga can't pet the cat.
For me, it's either we gonna find a solution or we gonna separate. That's it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
period.
I mean-
Period. It ain't gonna be none of
Oh,
that.
so hold on. You get your joint, she get
so
you get your joint, you do whatever you're gonna do.
And today's
And then,
episode is brought to you by Cabo.
Joe, so you ain't gonna do the Kevin Gates, and when he said that he gonna walk
She can't have Melvin thrusting her in the living room like on some baby
No,
boy
sir.
stuff.
I mean, if you trying to go slay Kiki, if that's what you trying to do, then yeah, that's what you signing up for,
I
right?
mean, you could be like Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was like, I got boyfriends in law because she got her guys and I got my girls.
I beg your pardon.
Monterey.
I beg your pardon.
Trick Daddy, why do Kevin Gates say he gonna
That's
walk
a
the
violation right there.
He got boyfriends and husbands in law.
This would have
Kevin Gates said he gonna fuck your feet while you fuck your throat, and then
oh my god,
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Kevin Gates
how does it violate? That's what he said.
Kevin Gates said you ain't gonna show me the video.
Kevin Gates is here right now. Y'all know that.
That man on something else.
No,
man, I'm about to get in the comments and say fuck all that.
No,
I'm gonna fuck your feet while you fuck your feet, and we all living good.
Yeah, like being in an open relationship, I feel like you got to be the opposite of a possessive motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't have it both ways. Like you can't be like, this is my wife, this is my girl, and then go, you know what I mean?
and then you're out here fucking on Lil Susie and them.
Well, I ain't gonna fuck on
Real
Lil
shit.
Susie, but
What
if I do fuck on Susie,
sex drive and he like, I'm just finna have
But-
my cake and eat it too.
but if I do fuck on Susie, I just gotta make sure my girl don't know about it.
No, then you're a bad guy. The whole thing was if you go out and cheat,
You're so
You don't get a
aggravated. You literally
violation.
heard
That's
me
crazy.
say
You are
break
bad.
up. You're just being the devil's advocate, you twat.
Did you call me a twat?
Wow.
Joe went from council to
I can't even
wholesome.
violate that. That's wonderful.
my right question was, are you the bad guy?
No, I'm the only person that gets violations apparently.
No, you can't go get Susie without your wife approving that Susie can come live in the house. You can't do that.
No.
Susie can't living in the house. What? Y'all relationship is different. If Susie can come live with you.
Susie can live with you, and then you take the raisins out of the potato
Susie
salad.
better
and
keep
you-
her ass where she at.
Well, wait, so we can't have no poly relationships in 2022? Like
You can have Polly, but I ain't finna be Polly.
y'all can't share the girl.
Not Polly the parakeet, not Polly or Morris, not Polly nothing.
Man, that was the insult of the year, by the way. Nobody could ever say anything bad to me all year.
You don't want to be. Listen, you don't want to be Polly the platypus. What's going on?
No, I don't even want to be Polly Pocket, none of that.
I can't deal with that again, babe. We can't open up relationships, or we got to open up relationships.
For me, it's a no-go. But seriously,
You want to close the
if
door
that's
before
y'all's
opening another
dynamic,
door.
then that's cool.
That's
But
crazy.
for me, it's either we work it out or we just break up. Like, that's my thing. Either we work it out or we break up. And I'm cool with whatever. Like, if it just don't work, it just don't fucking work.
Yeah,
break up the makeup.
And advice: don't sit there and wait 5 years. Like I said, I know people that do. Don't sit there and wait 6, 7 years just because you comfortable and don't want to try. Yeah, break up if it ain't on that point. Just don't waste time. At time you just waste time.
Let me give y'all one more reasoning for why that would happen.
Complaining about not cooking, but it's like I'm not cooking because I'm working 12 hours a day.
Okay, so if you want to be taken on a date, you want to still be romantic. After we work long hours too, we supposed to just say, okay, we was busy and we had a long day?
What?
No, it doesn't work that way.
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
That is not the same thing.
It's very similar. I'm telling you what I need from you, and you aren't providing it because you're too tired or you work long hours.
That's a big deal, though. Like, you want somebody to physically be in the mood to have sex. Going out to eat with somebody and going on a date after work versus being like, oh, I'm in the mood to have sex with this man after I've worked 12 hours a day and got the kids in bed are two different asks of somebody.
So I think those
are two different levels of what you're requiring.
Men and women. If you're my woman, I'm always in the mood to have sex.
That's because that's how y'all are wired.
It don't matter if I'm tired. It don't matter.
Y'all could be depressed and want to have sex. Y'all could be broke and want to have sex. Like, y'all are going to be horny.
You're my woman.
That's not going to change.
Listen. Hold on. Just because my financial situation is not okay, I still want to have sex. All right. That may like make me fill out that application a little bit better or something. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, being horny is a different drive. That's just all what it is.
So being tired is not an issue.
My only question about
sometimes you tired
was like, why they both don't cook? Why the fuck he complain about her not cooking? Why they both complain about each other not cooking? Don't fucking McDonald's and Wendy's exist? Like, why y'all? If y'all both don't feel like cooking, the drive-thru is always open.
Yo,
like Whataburger be open 24/7. I'm gonna go get a patty melt. You don't want to cook? Fine. I'm getting a patty melt with onion rings and honey mustard right now, and a red Fanta.
Can I get one too?
Patty melt sound lit.
Can we pretend that we're dating, Nikki? Right. Let's pretend that we're dating for a hot second. Would you offer like me? Like, would you offer?
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
they can't, somebody
finally somebody else got violation.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So you go and get a patty melt, right? You okay? You looking out? We date each other. You looking out, or you just gonna eat and not? And I can't get nothing.
Is my dude in the car?
No.
Did he say he was hungry before I left the house?
Why is all the girls spicy all the time, yo?
This ain't even spicy. I'm just asking questions. Like, I gotta know the situation.
Listen, I'm just letting y'all know. Being horny is a different drive. She's absolutely correct.
This nigga asked me for a patty melt before I left the house.
Babe, are you about to go get something to eat?
Oh, he called and said, "Oh yeah, I'm finna go get something to eat. You hungry?
What you finna get?
Whataburger."
They should need to chill.
Like what? Yeah, it's not that deep. Bro. It's not that deep. Either way.
So
my man said it's a different drive. I can't blame him. It's a different
drive. She grabbed food and didn't get you nothing. Not that deep. Like
it's not that deep. What if I'm hungry?
I don't know.
I mean, if I'm at home or like if I'm finna go to his house or whatever, or he's finna come over, and I'm finna go get food, I would get food if he tells me he's hungry. It's not that difficult. But if he don't say shit and I don't know that he want Whataburger, then
you just gonna get Whataburger and not
I'm
worry
gonna
about
get Whataburger by my damn self. I'm not gonna waste my money. And he's like, "Oh, I already ate."
Yeah, I already ate.
I spent $14.57 on this fucking burger.
Fellas,
it's obligated. We gotta ask y'all what y'all want, or just read y'all mind.
What? Fellas, raise your bar, please. Jesus.
What do you mean raise your bar?
Raise your bar.
Read mine. Like,
yeah,
I'm be the other way. Like, if I'm finna go get something to eat,
listen, I dare you. I dare you.
Y'all are making it difficult. It's just like if we finna be chilling together, of course I'm just be like, "Hey, babe, you want something to eat?"
You should call me and ask me like, "Hey, I'm getting something to eat."
Every time, every time she eats, she has to do this.
I mean, if we like that.
No,
not every time. You're tripping.
You don't get a. If it's the other way around, a guy always has to figure out what the girl
wants. If I go get something to eat, I gotta call my woman and ask her, "Do you want something to eat too?" I have to.
So you
100% of the time.
food without your girl.
I have to.
You have to.
Every single time that you.
I'm not. I can't bring no brown bag to the crib, bro. And without nothing for her.
Off work and
All
I
I'm saying is,
I ain't thinking of
What is that comment is
y'all making
crazy.
it seem like situations like y'all not even finna see your girl or be around her.
Yo, hold on. We just got some real disrespectful comments in here. Yo.
Forget that. I'm all for the disrespect.
Every time a man steps out the house, he has to check.
I got the briefs on today.
Forget that. If I come out of work, I stop by McDonald's. I'm not thinking instantly to call. Man, what?
You gotta make sure she what? All right.
That's a song long.
What?
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna think every time.
Aisha, what you doing today, bro?
Nah, Aisha, why you violate him like that?
Yo, you like, yo.
I thought that
what you on, man?
I thought that was the type of thing women wanted nowadays. They wanted their man to always make sure they good and always put them first. I thought that's what they wanted. What you mean?
Yeah, you could.
Some
you
people,
could definitely do that. That don't mean that every time you get something to eat, like.
I mean, I say this, like if you go somewhere,
you like, I'm not. There's times when I'm not with my girl all day. Like,
that might be why she getting annoyed with you, dog. You call her every time you do something.
Yeah, every time.
I mean, him being considerate about her eating is not really a bad thing. But if they live together, then that's a different dynamic. If you just see your dude, you and your dude in separate households, and y'all only see each other like once or twice a week, why would I be calling this nigga every time I eat? Are you a fucking fool? No, I'm gonna go eat.
So you must gonna bring the food to her too, then, because y'all don't live together. So
if I'm on my way,
gotta bring him a plate.
If I'm on my way to see you, I'm gonna ask you, do you want something to eat?
Y'all are making it difficult. The literal thing is, if y'all are about to see each other or link, ask for food. Like, somebody's gonna ask for food. If I'm stopping for food, I will ask if he wants something to eat. If he's stopping for food, he asks if I want something to eat. It's not that difficult. Like, it's
crazy.
just like out of kindness.
So I didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you though. If you in the conversation, gonna kind of lead it at like, what you doing? You about to come by? What you up to? And she be like, hey, I'm about to get something to eat. Oh, can you? Where you going? You might stop by and give me something. It's gonna naturally happen most of the time if she coming by or something.
Yeah, that's just a natural conversation.
If they coming by every day,
if they coming by
every day, I cannot work 10 hours. I promise you, I ain't calling you.
I'm not gonna lie, like when I was staying, I had a different relationship I was in. When I was staying with my other boyfriend or whatever, like my ex or whatever, but like I would say I'm stopping to get food. Like if I was on the way home, he'd be like, what you getting or whatever. And if he had the money, sometimes he'd be like, okay, I'm just cash app you because I want something too. Okay, cool. Or like he was like, if you got it, could you get me something? Okay, cool. But it's not like every time.
Very reasonable conversations, I thought.
Yes, very reasonable. Just everyday conversation.
Y'all just
no obligation.
You're telling me I'm wearing
no,
a phone
every time
today.
I eat, I gotta call.
They're telling me I'm wrong for wanting something to eat. I'm just saying. What's going on here today?
It's not that
Just
serious.
don't eat.
People work
Eat
on
air.
different
Just
schedules.
breathe and inhale.
That's crazy.
Am I able to block people?
Like did somebody ignore you?
Aisha said he has a thong on for just wanting yours.
I want you to block her, please.
You can't block her.
No,
you can't block her.
Not please.
Anybody else we can block. We can't block Aisha. I can't allow it.
No, we're not blocking Aisha. Like, she's like, hey, sometimes you got to let your girl go hungry, bro. That's what she's telling you. Like, sometimes you have to ignore that phone call.
Like, she's not an orphan in the street.
That's what I'm saying. like, bro, if I'm going by the house, she be like, oh, you ain't stopping by? All right. And then I'm going home to take a nap.
Like, damn, can a nigga get something to eat?
Where's your
get something to eat?
You ain't got no money on your Cash App card?
Yeah,
That's
okay,
crazy.
I send you money for the Cash App.
A nigga just want the bare minimum.
What if I ran out of gas on the way to get your food?
Yes, absolutely. Block her. Block her.
We're not blocking Aisha.
I want her blocked, man.
No, we're not blocking Aisha.
No.
Like, I'm sorry. Just sometimes you're gonna have to Ignore her phone call when she wants you to pick up that McDouble out of McDonald's. You have to say
Listen,
no.
and then
That's
when you
different.
get my
All right,
food,
that's
when you
different.
get my food, don't eat my
Yeah,
bag fries. That's all I'm
yeah.
saying. Don't eat the bag fries.
What
Be
is this
fair.
polar
That's the
opposite?
best fries.
You
I
gotta make that other 20-minute drive
Now
and
you
bring
gotta
her
shake some
food.
of them out the damn carton into the bottom of the bag to
nah
make it sink.
treat that shit like DoorDash. Seal the bag up and we'll eat
Oh
when you
no,
get in.
Nico, you ain't door dashing out here for it now. You can't just be like, I'm gonna go get you your food, bring it to your house.
Man, all right, bet. All right, bet. I'm sick of this.
Wait, we doing this? You can't go back and forth in the comments with Aisha. That's not how this gonna work. You can't go back and forth in the comments with Aisha. You can't. Oh no! Now we stealing money. Now we got to steal money.
Damn, ain't it?
That is now.
Who do the standard, John?
Hey, babe.
Better
I'm about to
take
get
that
something to eat. You want something to
10%.
eat?
Get that mug instant. What you mean?
What you want to eat? I'm gonna stop wherever you want something to eat at.
This nigga is a menace. Get off. Get off
You want a
the
milkshake?
I love the dedication.
What kind of milkshake you want?
He gotta do it. He gotta do it.
Like, is she getting the
I'm going to
milkshake at the end of the day?
Nigga, hey, it's 10 o'clock.
The machine is broken. All right.
My man actually out here finna DoorDash for his girl. He's like, what do you want?
I'm not door dashing girls. No, I'm not. I'm just asking, do she want something to eat?
He dedicated 10 o'clock at night. Don't do it like that. That's unhealthy, bro.
Hey, baby, do you want a 4 for 4?
My man,
With spicy nuggets.
Spicy nuggets. You want them?
I mean,
You want a frosty? Strawberry?
And like, you know, I'm finna call her and see
Hey,
if she wants
Aisha, what
to
you
go
want to
break
eat?
it.
I mean, hold on. Oh, you ain't my woman. Hey, but anyway.
Now you play that's a violation.
Please.
No, I didn't
my
call you another
God.
girl's name. I didn't call you.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
My man is comfortable at home.
All right, I'll talk to you
I'm
later.
finna call my girl, see if she
He
wants
gotta
to
go get it. Now that's the
get it,
dedication, though.
and then take it to
Not
her.
only did he ask the food order, he called her another woman's name. So now the food order's invalid.
I just realized that too. He literally said, Aisha, you want something?
Oh man, he got the wrong girl on his mind. Aisha, you can't be having an effect on our host like this.
It's gonna be a fight later.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. See, you gonna mess around and take the food to her.
Joseph,
And then
who
she
was Aisha you said earlier?
Yeah, she was about to take the food to her. She, oh, thank you. So who was Aisha? Oh, don't worry about that.
You know, who the Aisha D word? I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect you like that, Aisha. So you know.
Oh, okay. What show was this again? I just need to go check on something.
Make it make sense, dog.
Do you hear me? What are we doing?
Oh, okay. Let me go check this show. Okay. I don't see that show, Aisha. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna check the Facebook friends right quick. You know, you be on Facebook and stuff, right? Hey, man. Your whole food order.
This episode was brought to you by Cabo Loco.
Whole episode wasted.
Dang.
I can't.
It's brought to you by Casamigos.
Brought to you by Casamigos.
Before he get to our house, he gonna send her to Facebook Live and like, this is what I'm talking about. Baby. I ain't
Man, I think I gotta edit all that, man. My boy Unico showing us how we go out here. We call our girls. We ask them what they want to eat. Even when it's 10 o'clock at our house and we comfortable. We ask them what they want. And then we go DoorDash to their house while
He going right now. He just left, dog. He had to go. He forgot.
Then we
He
call
really
him
gotta
up
go
to
get
so you know
The
how
man dip.
He had to go get her food.
My man left. My man left. Do you
gotta go
hear
get her
him?
food.
You gonna hear them knocking on that door.
I don't want my fry. She don't want the fry to get cold, Joe.
He ain't made the order yet, man. You got to get him off this show first, man. I got to edit all that. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Another episode of Make It Make Sense, even though this didn't make any sense. Aisha also says, don't forget her order. She said, make sure you hit that U-turn and come to her house first. And hear her what she says, man. So We appreciate everybody for joining. I gotta give a shout out to everybody from the Blurs to Overall 99 to, of course, the lovely Nikki for joining. Let them shout themselves out. Amazing Spider Cam, where can they find you?
First main Spider Cam, aka Mr. aka Blur Cartel. We're all over the place. Facebook, YouTube, IG, Twitter, Spotify, all that stuff. Locker Room Talk tomorrow, 8 p.m. Check that out. We got a couple new shows coming out. I got Roundtable Wednesdays at 8. What it sound like always. Thursdays at 7. And then, Friday night, your Fridays at 8 o'clock. Just have it be on.
You know it, man. Zell Nobel and Mrs. Zell, naturally, we appreciate y'all for joining. I don't know if they can hear. Are you there, Zell? What?
Yeah, what's good, bro? Zell Nobel. Shout out to the Blur Cartel. Shout out to my boy Hollywood. He was in here for a little bit. We do the What It Sound Like podcast. It's on Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all come tap in with us. We got a lyricist tournament that we about to finish up. But yeah, it's good to be here. What was this again? What y'all say it was?
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
I think we made some. I think we did shed some light. You know what I mean? I think we did. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely did. We letting y'all know how to treat y'all women in 2022 with the food orders. Zell May.
We're trying.
Let them know, man. Zell May, who are you?
You better put that woman first.
Zell May, where can they find you, man?
You can find me at Overall 99 Media. All the shows over there. I just did an episode on Big T character breakdown and a breakdown of Allison from Umbrella Academy. So if you're interested in those shows and you like those characters, I did a character breakdown. It's either gonna be me or me and Joe gonna do a video on Resident Evil that will be out tomorrow. So that terrible show is horrible, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. And we got, of course, Just a Fan, Man Cave, all those shows. And then we do our show reviews all the time. So that's what keeping that on there. We review entertainment, do entertainment news and all that stuff. So that's where I'll be at.
No, of course, our lovely lady herself. Glad for her to join. Miss Nikki, got any final thoughts? Anything to let us know or leave her where to find you at?
I'm not doing all that. That really. Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on, and y'all making me feel like, damn, I need to do some shit. So you probably find me under some nigga skin. I appreciate y'all for having me out here.
Thank you, Nikki. Oh, hopefully she will join us again in the future. We will see. Love this Nikki. Love her opinions. This girl crazy. And finally, we have Mr. DoorDash, Mr. Get Your Order, Mr. Fill Your Cup himself. Do you hear me, Unico? What is it, man? What is it?
Fuck you, Monray. UnicoWilliams.com, goddammit. That's it. That's all. That's the tweet.
It's 10 this time, Anthony. It's 10 this time.
Hey, Nikki, you want something to eat?
I mean, I like spicy nuggets, though.
All right, baby. I'll hit you up a little bit.
Give me some honey mustard with it. Thank you.
I got
I've been waiting on my DoorDash.
I'm not fucking DoorDash.
Hey, make sure y'all call Unico for ordering food around 9 at night. The man of the year himself. We appreciate it. Do y'all hear us? We don't know, but you hear that order. Thank you for joining us again.
On my way. On my way, Aisha. I hate y'all.